Hi and welcome to this video. My name is Karina and I really want to talk about the basics of skincare or skincare 101. But I want to start off by prefacing this video and saying that I am not a licensed esthetician, I'm not a dermatologist, I have not gone to med school, I have not had any professional training. This is all based on my own research and years of combating hormonal acne and being a patient and going to different dermatologists throughout the years, reversing my own acne, and also just being a skincare enthusiast. Like, I'm such a skincare enthusiast and I understand that the world of skincare can be so intimidating and people are always telling you to buy these products or put things on your skin and they're never really explaining why. So I kind of want to just break down the basics for you guys because I am super passionate about skincare. If you know me, you know I'm really passionate about all things skincare, beauty, but especially skincare, more than makeup for sure. But please, if you are really struggling, definitely seek the advice of a medical professional. I've gone to many professionals in my life. I have had acne on and off until I finally reversed it. There's so many things that people will prescribe to you and tell you to use and they don't really explain any reasoning behind it. So I want to get into the very basic level skincare, and anyone who's starting out on their skincare routine or their skincare journey, this is just here to be like a little guide to help you out. Morning skincare, you can keep it really basic. Focus on two things: vitamin C serums and SPF. Now, I think we've all heard vitamin C is really good for the daytime, but people don't really explain why. And I'm going to explain to you why vitamin C is such a good ingredient for the daytime. C is an antioxidant that fights against free radicals. Now, what are free radicals? When you step out of your house and into the world, free radicals are exposed in the air. Basically, what free radicals do to your skin is they cause oxidative stress. Now, what does oxidative stress do? Oxidative stress on your skin can break down your skin collagen, it can cause uneven skin tone, it can cause hyperpigmentation. So that's what oxidative stress does. That's why vitamin C is important, because it's an antioxidant, anti-oxidative stress. So that's why when you go out into, your city or wherever you live, it's very important to have something fighting against those free radicals and keeping your skin protected. And that's why vitamin C is super important. There's some really great vitamin C serums out on the market, but personally, I love the Naturium one. It has vitamin C and it has vitamin E and hyaluronic acid. And vitamin E and vitamin C are a great combination. Vitamin E almost boosts the effects of vitamin C. So that's why I like this serum a lot. It also has hyaluronic acid, and hyaluronic acid is basically responsible for hydration of your skin. It's gonna help pull more hydration onto your skin. So it basically saves me having to buy more serums, and it's basically all of these three ingredients in one. So I love the Naturium one. It's helped my skin a lot. Get into SPF. Sunscreen is so important, especially if you live like in a warmer city. I used to live in Mumbai for 5 years and I was living there before skincare blew up on TikTok. So at the time, I didn't really have that many options of sunscreen available. The only one that I had near me or accessible before sunscreen options became available was Neutrogena, and I kind of stuck to that throughout the years because I'm somebody who, if something works for me, I'm very loyal to that. So I stuck to it for many years. But now if you live there in India, there's many different options on the market. But the most important thing that I want to get into is what kind of sun protection, what kind of SPF you should be looking for. So SPF 30 and above is really the only sunscreen you should be spending your money on, because I just don't feel like anything below a 30 is adequate protection. So SPF 30 and beyond is what you should be aiming for. Now, when you're buying sunscreen, what you want to be very meticulous about is checking the bottle to see if it says broad spectrum. Why is it important that it says broad spectrum? Because broad spectrum sunscreens will protect you from both UVA and UVB rays. So there's two types of rays when you step out into the sun. So UVA rays are what's responsible for the photoaging of your skin. So 90% of premature aging is caused by the sun. UVA rays are really what affects the photoaging of your skin, causing aging and wrinkles and just sun damage. And UVB rays are associated with skin burns and skin cancer. So basically, it's not as simple as just UV protection. There's two different types of UV protection you need to look out for, especially if you're living in a hot climate that's hot all year round. In Chicago, really sometimes you can really even get away without wearing sunscreen in like the months of January or February. But when you have sun all year round, you need to be very mindful because yeah, you need to be wearing a sunscreen with broad spectrum, or I believe there's also on some sunscreens they put PA+++, something like that, and that indicates you know, protection for both UVA and UVB rays. But make sure when you're going and buying your sunscreen, basically it's above an SPF 30 and above. And also make sure that it's a broad spectrum sunscreen because you want the UVA and UVB protection. Now let's get into your nighttime routine. So this is personally my favorite skincare routine because it's very long and elaborate for me, and I really enjoy doing it after a really long day. So for nighttime, the most important step is going to be the way you cleanse your skin. You have to understand that when you're out in the world and there's pollution and like just stuff in the air it seeps into your skin, it seeps into your pores, and then you're wearing sunscreen, you're wearing makeup, and you need to get all of that grime off. It just it freaks me out. You need a double cleansing system, so you can double cleanse however you like. You can use a cleansing oil, you can use micellar water, and then basically what you'll do is you'll use the cleansing oil on your face first, or you'll use the micellar water, and you'll put on a cotton pad, wipe your face, and then go in with whatever face wash you have. I'm personally not the biggest fan of cleansing oils. They made me break out like crazy, but now I only use them for my eye makeup. So I use an oil for my eye makeup, and then I use the micellar water for the rest of my face. So you don't have to use an oil cleanser if you don't want to. You can just use micellar water because I know oil cleansing as a first double cleanse is really trending right now, but if it makes you break out, if it's a pain to take off, you can use micellar water cotton pads. They are just easy, simple, and personally, they've helped me stop breaking out. So either you use an oil or you use a cotton pad, micellar water, or use micellar water as your first cleanse. Then you want to get a deeper cleanse and use a face wash. So if you have sensitive skin, I would recommend using a gentle, milky cleanser. If you have oily skin, then using a salicylic acid cleanser or a foaming facial cleanser. Those work better for oily skin. Sometimes I even triple cleanse on days that I've been out and reapplying makeup, because sometimes I will do these modeling gigs every now and then. So when you're modeling, you are being retouched every couple of hours with more and more makeup, so it just seeps deep into your pores. And sometimes I'll use the micellar water, oil for the eyes, gentle cleanser, and then a foaming cleanser, and I will get everything off, and it's helped clear a lot of acne. So cleansing is very, very important. Don't skip cleansing at night. And if you don't want to use micellar water and cleansing oil, I think you can even use your face wash 2 times. I've done that before too, and it's fine. Do what works for you. You don't have to follow someone's exact routine. Some oils work for some people, micellar water works for some people, and it doesn't work for others. So whatever works for you, stick to that. Don't be pressured by influencers. Next thing I want to get into is the famous retinol. Retinol, retinoid, tret, they're basically the same vitamin, just in different forms, but it is extremely important to use this, and I'll tell you why. These are all a derivative of vitamin A. So vitamin A, what does it do? Basically, vitamin A catalyzes the skin turnover process. So when we're young, our skin cell turnover is very rapid because we're young, and that's why we have this beautiful skin, we don't have wrinkles. But as we get older, that skin cell turnover process starts to slow down. That's where vitamin A steps in. It catalyzes the skin cell turnover process. So basically, it's almost like your skin is being exfoliated. It's a very, it's like a form of exfoliation almost. So basically, our skin cells are constantly turning over to reveal beautiful new skin. That's what retinol does. And so that's why it's really important. And you can find retinol, retinoid, tret no, you have to be prescribed, but you can find a retinol from most brands these days. And you want to start at a very low percentage and build your way up. This is very strong, so make sure you start on a low percentage and build your way up. I'm personally on Tret, which is the strongest form of vitamin A, but that's because I've been on Tret since it's been over 5 years since I've been on Tret. But that is why retinol is super duper important. That's the reason why it's so good for your skin. Then you have moisturizer. Honestly, as long as you have a hydrating moisturizer, it doesn't really matter. I would say try to avoid a moisturizer with a lot of actives if you are going to be using a retinol, because retinol is already very strong in and of itself. So try not to use, don't mix a moisturizer that has vitamin C and retinol. Don't ever mix those two ingredients. It's so counterproductive. Don't do that. Your skin will be so irritated. Some things you want to look for are ceramides, particularly because ceramides, what they are is they help repair the barrier of your skin. So as great as retinol and vitamin C are, these have such great benefits, but what they do is they also sensitize your skin. So you want to make sure your skin barrier is still strong, that it's still, it's still healthy, and ceramides help to focus on the skin barrier. As much as you want to focus on targeting and using actives, make sure you're also including hydration, skin barrier health. Yeah, these are my little tips for you guys. I hope you like it. I hope that you learned something. It took me ages to learn this information. It took me years of messing up my skin and buying the wrong things. And I finally figured it out. And I hate science, but I suddenly become a chemist when it comes to skincare. Suddenly I know what each ingredient is. I know about amino acids. I know about, I don't know, I just know things. So if you want to know more about, if you want to, hear more about my skincare insights, and I have more knowledge about this, I just have so much. It's my geeky thing. It's the thing I geek out on. I watch lots of skincare videos. I watch a lot of dermats, having one-on-one discussions on these 3-hour panels. I will spend a Friday night watching that, and I'll be so happy to learn about it, because it's definitely changed my life, changed my skin. And I think it's just great, to have your own knowledge on products and have your own knowledge on skincare. It's always a good thing. So yeah, this is some of my knowledge that I'm sharing with you guys, and I hope it helps you. I hope you took something from this, and I hope that you truly enjoy building a skincare routine for yourself, and I hope that I could help you in building a skincare routine for yourself. And if you want more information, if you want more videos like this, let me know. I am so happy to make these videos. I can talk about this for hours, but I'm gonna shut up now. Okay, love you. Bye.